Okay, so this is the second unit on harmonic dictation. In this unit we will be listening for 1 and 5 chords and then identifying both the bass notes and the soprano notes. The bass notes, of course, will be the roots of the chords. So scale degree 1, and you can see the various octaves in which it appears for the tonic chord, and then scale degree 5 in the bass, and the octaves you can see in which it may appear for the 5 chord. Okay. The tonic triad, of course, will contain either scale degrees 1, 3, or 5 in the soprano, and the 5 chord, of course, will contain either scale degrees 5, 7, or 2 in the soprano. Okay. Let me play through the example, let you sort of listen for the differences between the tonic and dominant chords, and then I can give you at least one hint, maybe, at least strategy for hearing the tonic and dominant chords. So here's the key of C major. And here's the examples. We have it written. Turn that up just a little bit. Okay, listening for the difference between the tonic and dominant chords. The tonic chord feels inherently stable. It's home base. It is the chord to which the dominant chord, here this third chord, right, and particularly that fourth chord wants to resolve. The dominant chord, the fourth chord wants to resolve to the tonic chord, the fifth chord written in the example that I have there. Okay? One tried and true strategy is to sing what are called guide tones in listening for tonic and dominant chords. Guide tones are specific pitches that are probably the easiest to hear within a harmony. The guide tone for the tonic chord is the tonic pitch, Do, or scale degree 1, and then when we shift in that third chord, the leading tone, scale degree 7, is the guide tone, prominent pitch that one can sing for the dominant chord. So as you hear these chords, if you sing 1, 7, 1, or Do, Ti, Do, and listen for Do, the tonic pitch, scale degree 1 within the tonic chord, and Ti, scale degree 7 within the dominant chord, that can be a method for hearing the difference. So let me play the example again, and I will sing the guide tones as I play. Okay, so again, just singing 1, 7, 1, 7, 1, and trying to figure out which pitch fits each harmony. I will sing those guide tones as I play. 1, 1, 7, 7, 1, 1, 7, 1. Okay, so think about guide tones, singing 1 and 7 or Do and Ti as a way of hearing the difference between the two chords. And I'm happy to work with anybody, if need be, on that specifically. Okay, shifting ahead then to the dictation exercise. I'm going to play a chord progression that contains 6 chords total. I've given you the first chord, and you will listen for 5 remaining chords. Indicate the Roman numeral 1 or 5 for each harmony. Again, you may want to use guide tones. The 1s have 1, Do, Ti, Do. Listen for that to determine whether it's a 1 chord or a 5 chord. Identify the octave placement of the roots of these chords. Scale degree 1 for the tonic chord, scale degree 5 for the 5 chords. And then the soprano note as well, which again will be scale degrees 1, 3, or 5 for the tonic chord, 5, 7, or 2 for the dominant chord. Okay. Stop the video, back up and repeat the example as many times as you need. Again, in an exam situation, you would hear the progression 5 times. Okay, so here's the key of C. And I'll spell out the first chord. Okay, I'm going to play that chord and then 5 additional harmonies.